Okay, I did a little blog about a meditation that I did, and I've been trying to figure out what it means. I had these symbols and stuff come to me. I was trying to connect with aliens, okay, out in outer space, and I got these crazy messages, and I thought, didn't mean nothing, right? Well, I'm kind of freaked out right now because I deciphered what the symbols mean. And what it came down to is that the number that I came up with was 5.8783279E6. So I throw it into Google, and this little message comes up with the number, and I just put the number in Google. That's it. And this message comes up: perhaps the earliest systematical use of a symbol for zero in a place value system is found in the mathematics of Mayas of Central and South. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so these are the calculations that I started with, and that's the base calculation that came up from these symbols that I got. And I do not know mathematics at all. I'm not good at math at all. I've never studied chemistry or physics or anything, so this is all new to me. So that was the symbol I did. So I looked it up on Google, and it says this symbol first appeared in print in Rudolph's cross in 1525. And it's supposed to resemble a root. So then I figured out small line for rating. So I figured out it must mean you need to know the root of 528. So I got the root of 528, and okay, what I'm going to do is show you the actual graphs of what they mean, and then what I did is I broke it down over here in my OneNote program. I broke down each symbol and what it means. It's pretty cool what it comes up to. But this is the root of 528, and then there was a number 4 there. Sorry. It kind of got juggled around. There's a number 4 outside of the 528. So when I did the root, it came up with 278784, so I added a 4. So I Googled that, and it came up with something. I forget what it was. Anyways, I'll go back to that later. The next symbol is, there's a plus sign, and then it's a 0, which was a circle. And I looked up the symbol for 0 from Mayan and Babylonian times. It means the square root. That's another form of a square root back in the earlier times. So I have these numbers: 729 plus 862 plus 748 plus 257. They equal 2596. I did the root. Actually, it comes up with this long number, and then I get the root of it, and it comes to 2596. And I put 2596 within 0. So then I did the square root of 2596, and that came up with, see, there's the 42784 right there, and then this is the square root of the second equation. See, the symbol for 0. And then there's a division line there. And then I have the number 786, and then I have 1142 minus 68 plus 47 divided by 8. So I thought, well, what does this mean? I'm thinking, well, maybe it's a fraction, 786 over this. So yes, so I figured out it's a fraction. So I did 786 as a line over this mathematical equation of 1142 minus 68 plus, and then you add the whatever the number is, 47 divided by 8. It comes out to 5.8783279E6. And equation square root, the symbol 0, and the fraction all equals this. And then I Google it, just the number itself, and that message comes up. And I just freaked right out. Seriously. Because I'm like into the Mayas thing. And the funniest thing is the other day I was looking through my events calendar, and what is in Toronto is a Mayas exhibit. The actual Mayas exhibit. And I'm like, oh my God, this is just too coincidental, right? Because we're talking about the Mayas, we're talking about the planet Nibiru. So what I take it as is this is a message that I got from them. My original question was, how can we travel through space faster? Well, you're not going to believe what I found, but they've given me information about different elements and things that you can use to actually build a faster spaceship. I still don't know what I'm doing, have no idea what this stuff means, but I'm going to be making videos about it just to show you all about it, and you can decide for yourself what you think. But I'm thinking this came from a meditation. Like, I actually felt like I was traveling through space, and I went towards this new planet Earth that they're talking about. What's it called? Kepler 22b. This guy here made a picture of it. Now, I'm not using my own materials, just so you know. Anything that I copy and paste, it has the link with it. And it says the planet is 600 light years away. And it says I came up with a 293-day cycle. So I Googled 293 from 13 Mars, and it came up with the Kepler 22b, which was the new Earth. So I don't know what this means. It's kind of weird. Okay, so basically they're saying it's going to take us 22 million years to get there, right? But what I was asking the alien people was, I know they won't come to Earth, they won't show themselves because they're afraid of what we're going to do to them. Because, you know, all our movies are about dissecting them and hurting them and stuff. So they're not going to show themselves. They show their spaceships and stuff, but they're not actually going to come visit us. Because if we're going to do stuff like that to them, they say forget it, they're going to stay away. But, so I asked, okay, fine. So if you can't come here to visit us, then could you at least, like, show us that you exist? And I've been tracking the different sightings and stuff, and it does happen on the days that I ask them to show up, so that's cool. The other thing is that I asked them, how can I travel through space faster? Like, can we build a spaceship so we can travel faster and visit these other planets and other life forms? And they would only allow us to come on their planet if we were agreeing to just exchange technological information, you know, because that's what it should be about. It shouldn't be like I'm going to go pick your brain and I'm going to find out what you're made of and all that stuff. I'm really upset about that, because when I read about Area 51 and stuff, and they capture aliens and stuff and do what they do, it's like, it's just not fair, you know. Like, you're not going to learn anything by nitpicking at another species. The best thing to do is actually learn to communicate with them. So what they do is they communicate by numbers and words. So symbols, they like to use symbols. So when I went into the symbols, I looked at the original symbols from Babylon, because I'm thinking, you know, they're 3,000 years old, they're probably, that's what they use still, right? And that's what it came out to this. Now, I did draw a star, and I don't know what happened to it, it disappeared, but I looked up stars and I found this star here. See this one on the left? Mine's exactly like that one, but it's flipped. And again, it's a Mayan symbol. It means, I drew it in yellow, it means the sun. And then I've done all sorts of research on this, which I'm going to share with you in each video, because I don't want to make them too long. But it's pretty cool. I just thought I'd show you that. And then what I'm going to do is make a video of each thing that I've done. I seriously don't know what it means, but I did find out some information on how to, the elements that they use to make their spaceships, the technology. We have all the patents and everything. We actually have scientists and stuff on Earth that have been given these messages from them for years, and they've gone and patented all these little inventions and stuff they've made, but they honestly say they don't know what they can use it for. So I'm telling you right now, you have the technology that you need to do your fast space travel so you can go out and explore other worlds. You just have to learn how to piece it together, and that's something that I can do. I've been doing it now for a couple of years, just piecing weird things together. I'm like a puzzle person putting stuff together, but I put facts and figures together. And I do it as a hobby for something to do, and this was just really exciting. That the Mayan, I honestly believe that the Mayans from 3,000 years ago, the ones that were like the aliens that came down to the Earth and did the drawings from Egypt and stuff, that they flew away and they are living in another solar system. And basically they've sent a message to Earth stating that some of them are still alive. or their technology, their civilization is still alive. I don't know if it's the original people from 3,000 years ago, but I think it's pretty exciting that they're sending messages to Earth. I did send a message out to them through SETI. I sent an email last week asking them to do a message, and I'm going to do that in a different video. I'll let you know if I get a response.